Hey everybody, it's the Thrift Trader again. I just got married on Saturday, going on a cruise on Sunday. So now that the wedding's out of the way, um, and I can get back to a normal life and stop spending all this money on wedding stuff, and it was just very hectic the last few weeks and last couple months. So I'm just ready to get back into normal life, I guess. Anyway, I didn't want to wait till after the cruise to do this video because this stuff is still fresh in my mind. But anyway, first sale was this tool. It was a wire cutter. Other than wire cutter, I don't know what this really does, or, and it said here that I couldn't really test it. I don't know actually what this physically does, but yeah, and it was given to me, so it was free, $28, and I put it in a padded flat rate, so that's that. It sold after a few months. This thing is an All Real Monsters binder from one of my Nick boxes. One of the several things I'm selling from those. I just have sold out the things I didn't want, which became like most of it. But 16 with free shipping, so I put this in a padded flat rate, and so it went for about $6. I don't know. I think so. I love Our Real Monsters, but this was just a little bit too plain for me. I think what this is, I'm going way back, and I don't know if this is true, but I think this is like the scheduling book for the monsters to go out to, like the kids' bedrooms to scare them. They would just pop up in kids' bedrooms and scare them, and I think they were, yeah, like they were told to go to the homes according to this book that looked like this. It was alright. I just didn't have any use for it, so I passed it on, hopefully to someone else who can use it. Next thing is, this was a great sale. 7 Star Wars books. One was free. My now husband, he actually had one and just gave it to me to like complete, well, not complete, but just to add to the lot. And I put it up for $100 with free shipping. It was on sale, actually, 20% off, and it went to global shipping program. I went through the global shipping program to Canada, which I don't mind shipping directly to Canada. If they'll ask me, I really do need to start putting in my listings that, sorry, I'm hiccuping, that they can just order directly from me, or I need to put that they can like just, you know what I mean, like put it in my shipping rules or whatever that Canadians can buy. I will probably open myself up to all international sales soon, but I'm not ready. Maybe when I come back from the cruise, I'll start working on that. So I don't mind sending internationally. I just heard some stories in the past about how international sales can go badly. I'm not scared of like UK or Canada, but I know some people don't like to pay their is it export fees or whatever fees that come in through other countries through mail. And people will get upset when they have to pay those when they get the item, sometimes. And so global shipping program is a way to get those fees up front so they just get the item. However, some people find that a bit expensive. I really don't care. I still make decent sales for myself for how many listings I have up. But yeah. And this had a cute little unicorn stamp on one of the books. I don't know if that sold it there. But anyway, yeah, so this went to Canada. I didn't have it, I maybe had it for, God, I cannot talk. Okay, I had it for maybe a month before it sold. This is just a 3-pack of Indiana Jones comics. They had been in my death pile. Finally put them up, and they sold pretty quickly within the week for $15. And I got these in a huge Indiana Jones lot of like comics and books and coloring books, and about half of it has sold, half of it's not even listed yet. It's like on my to-do list. So yeah, but $15 plus shipping, I thought that wasn't bad. This is the Mahabharata. It's like, I believe, an Indian story that was put on film. I'm not sure if this is filmed on stage or what, but I couldn't find any big names attached to this. I got this because this guy in this nice neighborhood was giving away boxes of free VHS. I don't know what all the boxes had in them, but my box was like all classic, like English comedies and romantic comedies, and just nothing of worth. I looked up everything and just nothing was any good. I did keep these just in case they sold. I wanted to get like $15 for them, but I lowered the price just to get rid of them because they were taking up space. And they sold for $8 plus shipping. The good thing is that the person that got them was really looking forward to it, and he gave me good feedback and everything, and he was really wanting to watch these. So, like I said though, I don't know what this story is at all. Next thing. This I got with a bunch of other pins for $1. I've gotten my money back, but I really expected people to order multiples of these since I have 40 of them. Or almost 40 now, but people are ordering them one by one, and that doesn't really seem worth it to me. So I don't know if I'll just redonate this. I could put them all in a lot for like $10, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. This was a book that I went to Goodwill with like my dad, I think. It was just my dad, maybe my family, I'm not sure, but he found this book in the book section, and he asked me if it was worth anything. I scanned it on Amazon. I don't sell on Amazon anymore, but I still scan things just to get a general price. I usually get less for it on eBay if it's like books and such, but it was going for a little bit. So I bought it for 99 cents, and it sold for 15 plus media mail. Basically had like pictures of rock stars holding this guitar. Unfortunately, it had some discolorations in it, like this one. So I didn't really get as much as I had hoped, but it sold fairly quickly within a couple months. This is just, I had a lot of video games, Nintendo, Atari, and Sega games, and I bought them for $200. I don't know if I've gotten my money back. I'll have to go back and actually look. But yeah, these games weren't really worth very much, so I didn't get much for them. I wanted 25 at least for them, but I lowered the price on them because they were just not moving, and after I priced them for $18, they sold within like 2 days, so I was very happy to get rid of them, and I just put them in a padded flat shipper. This was a fun sale. I got this shirt for $4, and it's like a Disney Hawaiian shirt, and it was an extra large, which is a decent size for you know, shirts in general. Bigger sizes the better, and smaller sizes can take a little while. But I was really wondering if I would get this $50, and I said, well, I'll keep it for the summer, and after the summer I will lower it to maybe $35. And it had some watchers on it, and it sold within maybe maybe a few days. Not a few days, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. maybe like a few months. Yeah, because I went to a new Goodwill in town, and they had it like on the new rack. Sorry, I'm such a mess for this video. Like, I made this video and none of the audio came out, so I'm remaking it, and I'm just like messing up all over the place. Okay, so this was a oyster shell that it was just half an oyster shell, and they were all pretty. I got this for like 6 cents because I got 4 of them for 25 cents, and they all have, except for maybe one, have watchers on them. This is the first one that's sold, and it's not even like the better one that I have. So I'm hoping the others will sell eventually as well. But I put it as like a craft or aquarium shell. And the last thing, I did not think this would ever sell. First of all, I should have put these plaques facing each other, where the animals are facing each other. I had these for various prices, got each for 50 cents at a garage sale, but they were just in kind of bad shape once you look at them close up. But the person that got them really loved them, and she gave me good feedback. So I'm not sure if, I don't know, like, I feel like these could be repurposed. I mean, if I had a kid, I would still put them in. I still think they're cute. That's why I picked them up. But I think once I got home, I was like, oh, these are in worse shape than I thought. And I was actually, the Poetry of Nice, she's a reseller on YouTube, and she has a lot of cool vintage stuff. And she's what inspired me to pick these up. I saw them, and I was like, oh, this looks like something she might pick up. And but it took a long time to sell, so I think I'd stay away from stuff like this in the future. So $8 plus shipping. This last thing sold on Etsy, sold for $130. It's Ruben and Ed VHS with Crispin Glover, Howard Hesseman, directed by Trent Harris. I did sell another Trent Harris and Crispin Glover movie, like maybe last month or the month before that, on eBay. It sold for $70. These movies are extremely rare. I was kind of worried when the person bought this, because I looked on Amazon for this movie and it was selling for $50. So I was like, oh no, I hope they don't return it and say they found a better price. Etsy people don't generally do that though. I mean, I haven't made a ton of sales on Etsy, but when I do, they seem to be like bigger sales and no one complains about anything, and just really easygoing site to sell stuff on. So if you're selling vintage stuff, I would say definitely give it a try. A lot of people are like, I don't know, but I should have started selling on Etsy way before I actually did, you know. And so yeah, this is like a wacky comedy. It was a prior rental. Had the fun, be kind, please rewind stickers, rewind the tape. I do know it was working, and this was given to me for free from my father, who found these at a thrift store. So it is not impossible to find VHS that are worth anything. In fact, I sell VHS all the time. They're not always big sellers like this. They're usually in the $5 to $20 price range, but I consistently sell VHS. So VHS is not dead. That's all I have to say about that. But anyway, I hope if you're a reseller that you're making some great sales. I made a couple today that were pretty decent, and hope you have a great day. And I think soon I will make a video showing what resellers in particular I like to watch, in case anyone's looking for some good resellers that show like a variety of stuff. So be looking out for that. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.